41, 40 degrees out there, and we are talking about Orange, Texas today because we're talking with Rebecca Stark Nugent, the author of If the Devil Had a Wife. Where were we? I don't remember.
You guys were talking about the exhumation.
Oh, yeah, we were the body,
right.
the exhumation of the body. Of,
yes. My grandfather.
Your grandfather. Okay, so for those of you who don't know this story, he died under what I would consider mysterious circumstances in a hospital in Galveston, y'all. And mysterious circumstances would be the same kind of phrase you would use if you were writing a mystery novel. Basically, I'm saying...
Well, as a reporter, I would call him suspicious.
Yeah, I think that's an even better phrase. Okay, so tell us about this.
Well, in the book, we describe the exhumation. We exhumed the body in order to check for DNA evidence as well as poisons or drugs that might be in the body. And the pathologist, when he opened the casket, I heard him gasp. And I said, at first I thought there's nothing there. And then he said, no. He said, but the body is so far more decayed.
It's so far gone.
So far gone that he wasn't sure what kind of samples we could get. And I said, what would cause that? And he said, well, it was never embalmed.
Well, for those of you who know, that's basically against the law
illegal.
in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Well,
after so many hours.
Yeah, after so many hours. But and it's a health issue.
Yeah.
But I knew that he was buried the day after he died.
Yeah, they did that quick.
Hello.
But he said, the pathologist said that you could see where they started the embalming process. There was an incision in the lower stomach.
Oh, okay.
But the embalming fluid was never used.
So they started it, but somewhere it just got stopped for some reason, which basically probably means that Nelda wanted to get that body in the ground as quick or in the casket and gone as quick as possible.
And it was just strange because I asked him why you would not embalm the body, and he knew we were looking for certain drugs, and he said if you don't embalm a body and there's any poison or drugs present, they tend to dissipate at a much faster.
They leach out quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, because the body's decaying, so consequently. Oh, basically, so they drained all the blood first and then put the body in there, so you didn't have that to work with either.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is so strange.
But I didn't put that in the book because my dad didn't know that, and I didn't want to upset him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now your father has passed, right?
Yes.
So now all of the secrets are starting
It's all
to come
coming out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Now, where are you?
And the documentary will go a little bit farther than the book. I think it'll complement the book.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Now, where are you going to be for the next couple of days? You're going to be giving some talks.
Yes, Saturday I'll be at the Sulphur Regional Library, which is in Sulphur, and I'll be there from 3 to 6.
Now, you went all over Louisiana searching this stuff.
Oh, I did.
Look at the records. She made like 1 million copies of everything.
Well, and the documentary is kind of nice because some people in Louisiana who emailed me and said, we need to talk to you. So they're in the documentary.
So we're going to find out even more than you would find out.
Wow. And then on Sunday, I'll be in Bridge City at the Oasis Coffee House and Cafe, and it's kind of a meaty. It's from 2 to 4 or 2 to 5.
When is this Saturday?
Saturday is in Sulphur from 3 to 6.
And then Sunday?
And Sunday is in Bridge City.
Now, are you going to give a talk in Bridge?
They have a mic. We can do whatever people want to do. Now, and there will be a presentation in Sulphur.
Okay, so I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to drive over to Sulphur on Saturday.
Or Sunday 2 to 4.
Sunday to Bridge City.
Sunday is Bridge City, and then Saturday is Sulphur.
Okay, any little tidbits you want to put out there?
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm just really excited about the documentary, and I think people will be too, because it's not just all doom and gloom. There's a lot of cute little funny stories, like Miss Nelda didn't like wrinkled money.
Oh, really? So she had her money ironed?
Well, she just used new money, fresh money.
Goes to the bank and gets fresh money.
And if
Must be nice.
And if she paid for it with fresh money, and you gave her used money. Yeah. She put it in a different pocket.
Oh, no.
And then she gave it to the maid.
That sounds like obsessive compulsive if I've ever heard it. Okay, so definitely strange folks.
Well, everybody has their little idiosyncrasies.
Little things,
How about that? Okay.
And she wore pants.
Oh, yes. Sansabelt slacks.
Yes.
Carried a man's wallet. Ladies who wear comfortable shoes. You know what they say. Kind of thing. You gotta read this book.
You
folks.
gotta read it.
I
couldn't. I read it in one. I forgot how many hours it took me, but my hip hurt the next day from sitting in that one position on the sofa.
We talked about that. I mean, I got the book on a Friday. My wife is looking at me. Will you do something? No, honey.
I'm reading.
Leave me alone. I'm finishing this book.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to go through it again just because it's so exciting.
Absolutely.
And if you would like a copy of it, I tell you what, let's do right now. The first three callers at 898-4400. 898-4400. Call right now if you'd like a copy of this book, If the Devil Had a Wife. Already on our Facebook, we've had people posting about the book again today.
Really?
Yeah. I just when we mentioned on Facebook that Rebecca was here, we got a response from, let's see, let me get over
Remember
to
the
our
copy
patient.
you gave me?
Yes.
Well, I loaned it to my cousin to read.
Hasn't come back yet, has
And
it?
no. So I'm
Well,
gonna
and
have
if
to-
you go online, it's for sale for over $200.
Oh, really?
And on
wow.
some website, and then Amazon has some used one for like $100 and something. And
Jeez Louise.
Deborah Featherlund says, one of the best books I've ever read, just couldn't put it down.
I'm telling you.
Posted on our website. So, among other things, it's an incredible read, but $200? Wait a minute.
well, I mean, that's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you want this book, we'll save you some money. We'll get it to you for free. All right, the phones are lighting up, but there's still another one. You could get it. 898-4400. Call right now. That's 898-4400. You will find some secrets about Orange, Texas. A true Texas tale, indeed it is. I am so glad you came by again
Thank you
today.
so much.
Thank you for having me. And the documentary should be out around April.
That was my next question was, when was it going to be done, and when can I get my copy
Well,
of the
we're
DVD?
almost through filming, and so they'll go into post-production.
Oh, and look at the T-shirt.
Look!
Oh, look at that.
My God, shut up.
Paint stores.
The guy at the front desk brought a T-shirt in. Look at it. It's
with
fabulous.
the logo, a red T-shirt with the logo. If the
That
devil
is
had a wife,
fabulous.
that is too cool.
Thanks
It
for
is
coming,
a great book.
Jasper.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
Jasper.
Yes.
For those of you, Jasper is her puppy, and he's always with her.
I'm so glad you explained that, because
Yeah.
someone thought it was a child that I dragged all over Texas.
Good dog.
And he's so well behaved.
He's just a well-behaved dog. All right, briefly now, time for Jana and the news on AM 1300 KSET.